Hello, my babies. It's Miss Lesley again, group leader from Youth Guidance Mentoring Academy. It is getting hot in this library. Whew. But today we are reading It's a Butterfly's Life by Irene Kelly. Scooch you out. What is a butterfly's life? Full of twists and turns. So this one is a red lacewing butterfly. And this little caterpillar down here is a black shallow-tail caterpillar. We have to look up if we have those in our town. Butterflies and moths are insects in the Lepidoptera order. That's science. There are about 17,500 different types of butterflies and 160,000 types of moths in the world. That's a lot. That's so many. Butterflies and moths are a lot alike, but they are not exactly the same. Here's a black-eye butterfly. I don't think I've ever seen those in real life. Here's the shallow swale butterfly. Shallow tail butterfly. Butterflies are out and about during the day, and they have thin bodies without much hair and skinny antennae with knobs at the end. So we can see their skinny little bodies and an antenna with their knobs. When a butterfly is resting, it holds up its wings straight up and out to its side. And that one is a spice brush swallowtail butterfly. Most moths come out during the night. They have plump, furry bodies and slim or feathery antennae without knobs at the end. This is an Indian moon moth. I've seen 2 of these in real life. They're so big. Look at its fat little body and those little furry antennae. When a moth is resting, it folds its wings to tent over its body. This is a satin moth, and this is a brown China mark moth. I don't think we have those here. Butterflies have 3 main body parts: the head, the thorax, and the abdomen, the tummy. They have 6 legs, but only use 4 of them when walking. The feet are important because that's where the butterfly's taste buds are. Ugh. You may not be able to taste a cupcake by standing on it, but a butterfly can. Oh my God, we should totally try that. This is a puddle club. The butterflies are sipping materials and salts out of the mud. Oh, okay. I've never seen that, but okay. A butterfly doesn't have teeth. Instead, it eats by using its proboscis, which is a tongue that works like a straw. Most butterflies feed on the nectar from flowers, but some like rotting fruits and tree sap. As a butterfly drinks from a flower, pollen sticks to its body. When it visits other flowers, the pollen falls off, and presto, the plant is pollinated. So this is a regal great streak butterfly. A really, really close-up view. This is the proboscis. So this little, no, that's not it. That's an antenna. This is the proboscis. Ugh. When not in use, the proboscis, right here, is curled like a garden hose. Butterflies fly by ripping through wings up and down, slowly and gliding on air currents, just like birds. They can fly long distances this way. If a butterfly is too cold, its muscles won't work and it can't fly. To warm up, butterflies bask in the sun, their wings soaking up the sun's rays like solar panels. This is a Mexican blue-winged butterfly right here. Sometimes butterflies flutter around in crazy patterns to confuse hungry birds. Oh, This is called dodging. I think we've all seen a little butterfly fly around really crazy, right? I guess that's what they were doing. A butterfly has 4 beautiful wings. Each wing has shimmering scales that overlap like shingles on a roof. It's a little close up. This is an eastern tiger shallow-tailed butterfly. You should never touch a butterfly's wings because the tiny scales will shatter like powder. That could injure the butterfly. Don't touch them. Some butterflies migrate huge distances. That means they go from place to place, right? The monarch wins the prize for the longest migration of all. Every fall, millions of monarchs fly all the way from the Midwestern United States to central Mexico. For some, that's 3,000-mile trip. Okay, those are those monarchs. We see those all the time. Monarchs don't weigh much. 5 monarchs weigh only as much as 1 penny. What? That's crazy. Migrating monarchs may fly up to 80 miles in just one day. They stop briefly to rest or feed on nectar. Some butterflies can live their whole lives in one place. They hibernate in sheltered spots when the weather turns cold, so they're staying all warm in the winter. A chemical in their blood keeps them from freezing. This comma butterfly hibernates along dried leaves. Let's look at that thing just hiding. A butterfly's most important job is to mate and lay eggs. Oh, this is a giant shallow-tailed butterfly again. The male swoops and dives, showing off his colorful wings. Okay. In hopes of catching the eye of a female. He spreads around a special scent that females like. Ew. The male picks up the scent, or the female picks up her scent with her antenna. If a male's wings are the shape and pattern the female is looking for, she will mate with him. Sometimes the male claims an area as his home. He will chase away any other males that come into his territory, but he always welcomes females. We see you. Most butterflies only live for a short time, so they must mate and lay eggs quickly. They join together at the tips of their abdomens facing opposite directions. They might stay together for only a few hours or up to an entire day. If they're disturbed, they can fly away still attached, with one of them flying backwards. Okay. When the mating is over, the male flies away. The female gets right to work. She flutters around, tasting plants with her feet. Right, because we can do that now. For many species, only one type of plant will do. Eventually, she finds the perfect one for her caterpillars to feed as soon as they hatch. So here we go. There's a mom laying the eggs. If you are ever in a forest and smell chocolate, look around for a wall brown butterfly. The male sends out a chocolatey scent to attract females. What? Ew. Ew. This is a Baltimore checker spot butterfly. That's really pretty. From a few days to several weeks after the egg is laid, it is ready to hatch. The caterpillar chomps through the eggshell with its sharp jaws. The caterpillar crawls out of the egg and makes the eggshell its first meal. The eggs can be smooth or shiny, patterned, or ridged. Here's a vine, and here's a postman butterfly egg that was just laid. This is a peacock butterfly. They lay their eggs in piles. A caterpillar is a leaf-eating machine. Just 2 weeks after hatching, monarch caterpillars are 2,700 times their original weight. What? That's a close-up. Look at that bad boy. That's a big boy. That is a milkweed leaf that they eat. If a newborn baby gained weight this fast, it would weigh 8 tons! 8 tons in 14 days. That's as big as 2 full-grown rhinoceroses. Caterpillars must eat fast. Since many creatures want to eat them, they gotta get fat real quick. I identify. I stand. Caterpillar droppings are called frass. The frass of a small caterpillar is the size of the period at the end of the sentence. What? That's caterpillar poop, just that size. But the frass of a full-grown caterpillar can be as big as an apple seed. Okay. When many caterpillars are together in a tree, their falling frass sounds like rain as it hits the ground. Some caterpillars can shoot their frass up to 3 feet away. Ew! As a caterpillar gets bigger, it grows its skin and sheds it. This is called molting. Now the caterpillars have a new skin to grow into. All right, like he's a big boy, he needs some big clothes. Little husky. A caterpillar will molt 4 or 5 times before it is full grown. All right, these are some different types of caterpillars. This is a pipe vine shallow caterpillar. This is an American painted lady caterpillar. And this is a zebra shallowtail caterpillar. Oh, I wonder if that's pokey. Caterpillars move slowly, making them easy targets for predators. They need good camouflage or scary appearance to survive. Shallowtail caterpillars can put out horns that give off a stinky odor when the caterpillars feel threatened. Ew. Those are smelly horns. It's like smelly toes. Some caterpillars of the melark and hair streak butterflies can call for help when they are being attacked. They make vibrating sounds. This noise is their way of yelling, "Help!" Guess what comes to their rescue? That praying mantis. Ants. The ants chase away the hungry predators, and the caterpillars reward them by giving out their sweet juice called honeydew. Ew, ant drinking honeydew. Is that for pee? Some caterpillars have eye spots that make them look like snakes. Others are disguised by looking like bird droppings. Ew. Who knew caterpillars were this gross? Because I did not. How can a slowpoke caterpillar turn into a fluttering butterfly? This change is called metamorphosis. When a caterpillar is ready, it makes silky threads that it uses to attach itself to a branch or a leaf. So this is the caterpillar getting ready, and this is the caterpillar beginning to chrysalis, and this is the full chrysalis. When a caterpillar's skin splits, it reveals the pupa or chrysalis. Like a shield, the outside of the chrysalis protects the caterpillar inside as it changes into a butterfly. So this is becoming the pupa. I wonder how big they are. Probably like this big. Like nose. Inside a chrysalis, the caterpillar's body breaks down. A butterfly's head, body, and wings take shape. Okay. Each type of caterpillar has its own special chrysalis or pupa. Some are camouflaged to look like bird droppings, twigs, or leaves. A few look like sparkling jewels. This is a monarch chrysalis. You can find those outside too. Those are the other type of chrysalises. I wonder if we look closely enough if we could find some. Summer's coming. Just before the butterfly is ready to come out, the chrysalis becomes see-through. Then the chrysalis cracks and the insect swallows air to plump up. Okay. The new butterfly pushes out its legs Its wings are squished together before it can fly. It must uncrinkle them. So in that time, only 1 drop of waste has accumulated. All right, so here's it shaking off. Here's it's in the chrysalis. Here it's shaking off and getting its feathers really big. The insects hang upside down and unfurls its wings, and its veins fill with fluid. More than an hour later, the wings have hardened. The butterfly flutters its wings into a few times and flies away in search for a mate. Girl, you just woke up. The brimstone butterfly is well hidden when it's resting in a tree. You can't even tell. Look at the butterflies right there. When the hooray, comma, butterfly closes its wings, the butterfly is camouflaged. But when it's disturbed, its wings are broken. Oh, its wings are opened. See that? It looks like a rock, and then all of a sudden it opens its wings. The glasswing butterfly is hard to spot because its wings are see-through. Oh, that's cool. Anytime they do this, they're startling any predator with a burst of color. Some butterflies have gigantic spots on their wings that look like eyes. These false eyes fool hungry predators into thinking that this butterfly is much bigger and fiercer than it really is. The leaf pattern on this butterfly's wings helps the insects hide. Pretty cool. Bats and birds live to eat butterflies and moths, but people are a bigger threat. When forests are destroyed for lodging or to make way for buildings, butterflies and moth habitats are also destroyed. This is a zebra shallow-winged tail that's endangered, so that means we're not going to see very many of them. A Philippine shallow-tail, that's really pretty. This is Xertes. They're extinct just like the dinosaurs. That means they're no longer with us. This is a large copper. So these two we won't see anymore, just like the dinosaurs. Water pollution and air pollution are also dangerous to butterflies. Many species have disappeared forever, while others are seriously endangered. I wonder what we can do to help butterflies in our area. We should look that up. Ooh, this one's endangered too. That one is, Queen Alexandria's birdwing. This is Queen Alexandria's birdwing. She's endangered because its rainforest home is being destroyed. It is the biggest butterfly in the world with a wingspan of 1 foot. Like 1 foot. That's a big butt. That's like a head. Woo! That's as big as a cardinal's wingspan. We don't know that. This giant butterfly lives in Papua New Guinea. Lesley. Want to see butterflies up close? If you plant their favorite flowers, they will stop by for a sip. There are a few plants that lots of butterflies and caterpillars like. This is a butterfly brush, purple cone flowers, lilacs, snapdragons, and daisies. Do you think if we planted some that we would get some butterflies here? Because I want that. You can plant a garden in your yard or a flower pot. Find a sunny place for your visitors can enjoy a sun bath. And don't forget a muddy spot for puddling. Right, because they want to play in the mud. Gross. I love it. We need some sunflowers. We need some daisies. I'll tell Miss Holly. We'll make it happen. Amazing but true. Most chrysalises are still and silent, making them fast food for many predators. But some can hiss. Others squeak and shake to frighten their enemies. Caterpillars have several thousand muscles, while you and I have about 500. Caterpillars have 12 very simple eyes, but they can't see very well out of them. That's a lot of eyes to not be able to see. Some caterpillars can survive underwater for hours. Amazing, but true. Thank you for reading It's a Butterfly's Life by Irene Kelly with me. I miss you. Come back. Stay safe. Stay happy. Bye.